Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So the other day I made some banana peanut butter protein pancakes and I filmed it all, and luckily I did because they turned out really well, and I thought it might be the sort of thing that you guys would want to see, seeing as you've loved some of my other kind of food and cooking based videos so far. It's super simple. I'm really not that great in the kitchen. If any of you kind of have been following me for a while, you'll know I'm not that great a cook. And because they've got protein powder in them, they're actually quite like nourishing for your body. They're good for kind of repair, and you know, protein powder is such a great thing, whether you do a lot of working out or not, giving you some energy for the day. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up so I know whether to make some more foodie kind of recipe videos, and comment below letting me know what else you want to see. As always, make sure that you've subscribed, and I will see you next time. Okay, so I've got some free-range eggs, some bananas that definitely need to be used because those brown spots definitely mean that they're like on their last legs. A bit of maple syrup, but that's for afterwards. Some almond butter, and my fave, Super Elixir Nourishing Protein Powder by Welco. This one I'm actually nearly running out, but behold, I have another one in the cupboard. So I'm going to take a medium-sized bowl. This is going to make between 3 to 4 pancakes, depending on how thick you like them. And I'm going to start off by cracking my 2 free-range eggs into the bowl. And there goes a piece of shell. So then I'm going to fish out the piece of shell because these pancakes aren't meant to be crunchy. I successfully cracked the second egg. You'd think I'd know how to do that by the age of 28. And then I'm going to take my 2 bananas that are definitely close to like being mouldy. But this is when they're at their best. I'm just going to break them up just by hand. I don't need to cut them, and just pop them into the bowl with the egg. Next up, I'm going to take my nourishing protein powder. This is just one that I have loved for so long, the Super Elixir by Welco. It's also chocolate flavoured as well, so these are going to be like chocolatey banana pancakes. And I'm putting 2 full scoops of that into the mix of eggs and banana. After that, I'm going to take some almond butter, but if you prefer peanut butter or any sort of nut butter, will work really well in this. I'm going to add 1 large tablespoon of that, making sure that I get it all off the spoon. I hate this when you're trying to put peanut butter in something, it sticks to the spoon. Anyway, after this, I'm going to use my electric whisk, and I'm just going to mix it all up together. So easy. It's so simple. If you don't have an electric whisk, obviously you can do this by hand. But I'm lazy and I wanted to make the mixture, so I use my electric whisk. You do this until you get a nice, smooth, runny consistency. After this, you then heat up a medium-sized frying pan on the hob, and do a little dance as well if you want to. I use coconut oil in pretty much all of the cooking I do now, and I add 1 tablespoon of this to the pan and let it heat up. I've got it on like a medium heat, not too hot because otherwise the batter will just burn straight away. I also like to drain the oil out of the pan before adding in the batter because I don't want there to be too much oil left in. Plus, this melted oil I can then use on my next pancake. So once that's drained, I know that the frying pan is nice and warm. I take a ladle and spoon out a really, really generous spoon of the batter. Now, I quite like my pancakes quite fluffy, so I don't spread them out too thinly. Obviously, this is complete personal preference. Now, it may look not so great right now, but bear in mind they are chocolatey flavoured and they do have bits of banana in. So they may not look the most appetising thing, but trust me, in about 3 minutes time, they're going to look dreamy. That was me attempting to flip a pancake. I actually did it successfully, and surprisingly, I haven't burnt anything too much yet. You want it to have a little bit of kind of burnt darkness on it. And obviously they are going to be brown pancakes, so if you're expecting obviously that nice kind of lighter colour pancake, it's not going to be that. Anyway, I then take another ladle full of the mixture, add that to the frying pan, and basically just repeat. This one I wasn't so brave with, so I kind of flipped this with the spatula. And that is basically as easy as it is. Now I haven't added the best ingredient, which is the maple syrup. And you can just literally just spread this all over. This is what's going to make them like the good. And there you go, you've made your banana protein pancakes. So easy, so few ingredients, kind of like a treat, but really good for you. I'll list all of the ingredients down below in the description box. So if you do want to go and make them, you'll know exactly what you need. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I'll see you next time.